So this is the third call for Edu-on-Tour. Right now we have Alex and Maria on. And we are just getting to the first question raised by Maria, which was where we will start. We are gathering in Sao Paulo, but the home base will be probably in Ubatuba or somewhere nearby between Rio and Sao Paulo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what are your traveling plans, and when you are planning to go to Brazil, to where. But I'm sure we can, work it out somehow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. That I would be able to physically be there, because I was thinking of being at the double base festival that is gonna happen somewhere. I don't really have now the city, but for Suzuki, I teach Suzuki method, music for children's education. I work in here teaching for the orchestras, and I'm so interested in experiencing different kinds of educational systems, alternative. I think I got your news through La Educación Prohibida, or maybe Flaxo or Evo, the educational system information that I'm interested on, and so
you would be interested in joining in, like, for what period? What do you have in mind?
I think I would be able to make it on the 28th, and I have to figure out which city, and that's why I wanted to know where the start is. You said São Paulo. Anyway, this is being recorded. I would be able to check it out later.
Okay.
Or should I look for
we probably will be on 28th. We probably will be in the home base, but it won't be that far from Sao Paulo.
Okay.
So yeah, we can talk about it like closer to date.
Okay. Well,
and I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Who is talking now?
Hello, Shara. Just to invite you. Thank you for joining.
Hi.
Hi.
We're just starting. Okay, no problem for being late. Okay, so Maria, I think we can talk about where exactly we will be closer to date, because we haven't booked the house yet. So we will provide you with more detailed information so you can start planning, closer to the start of the tour.
That's fine.
Okay. How about you, Alex? What would you like to know?
Well, on my part, it's still a bit hard to tell where or if it's even possible for me to go there, to go to Brazil, because it's still a financial hassle for me. But I really wish I could. I mean, my question would be more about the budget and how am I supposed to what am I supposed to foresee, to prepare, or what kind of how my budget's supposed to look like, actually.
Okay. I don't know how much is air ticket from Canada to Brazil. From
Okay.
Sorry?
Yeah, okay, that wouldn't be a problem. But if it's, I mean, when we're on the spot, like, how should I prepare my budget? Is everything covered by the organizations there, or I still
No,
have to
no, it is
spend money?
not. We organize the program for free, so there are no like
Costs.
transfer or charges for the program itself, but the expenses are to be covered by the participants. We can support you if you want to run like crowdfunding campaign, or if you need any materials to let people know what you do. And it's shame we don't have like anyone from Kenya here, but for example, Bevan said he will go directly to the local government to tell them what they do and get support from them.
Okay.
So we can help you like with the materials, but it's actually like part of the leadership program already to get the funding.
Yeah.
Adding the expenses.
Yeah. Well, yeah, would be.
I was calculating something around £1,000
£1,000. That's
plus the ticket. That's my estimate.
Currency.
Sorry, could you please repeat it?
But that's only for the ticket. But how does your what do you plan on? Like, what's your budget looks like?
That was actually like
when you're there.
It was actually what I calculated like not the ticket. Ticket is like aside, but I think Renan has better idea about the expenses in Brazil. Hello, Renan.
Yeah, hello guys. Sorry, I'm late.
We are just talking about the expenses, on site, and you live there, so I think you are in better position to give guys some advice how much they think they could spend.
For the whole tour?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I need to do the calculation to be quite honest. But yeah, I don't know precisely to be quite honest. Sorry, like I think that if you're talking about 6 weeks, like transportation and yeah, I would say that you can make this is just a guess, okay? So it could be much less or a little bit more, but I would say that €1,000 would be enough. But I'm also not so sure, It depends a lot, like on how we organize food, how we organize the visits, where are you going to stay, how are you going to stay. So this depends a lot of our organization, but like of course we can always manage to find cheaper places to sleep, or like actually having people who can host us, this is part of like actually building up the relationship between the places we are going to. So yeah.
There are various options because you can do, for example, couch surfing.
I cannot hear guys very well. Just a second.
Okay, I'll just mute some for now. Okay, so I was also calculating like £1,000, which is like more or less like €1,000. But it depends if you want to do like couch surfing or if you want to stay in hotel. So depends how you want to travel. and how you want to live and spend the time there. So we can give you some estimate, but it's down to your needs.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, €1,000 is not that much. I think I could like manage to gather that money. Now it's just a matter of like finding the right the places where I can like raise it. But it's okay. I'm gonna find. I'm pretty positive about it.
Yeah. I mean, of course, Brazil is not the cheapest place, to be. But also, I think as part of our uh, leadership and entrepreneurship training, we can always help you guys to get in contact with people that can actually host you, in different regions depending where you're visiting. So I think that even this we can work, start working our entrepreneur abilities, into finding places to stay and without spending so much money as well. Not just couch surfing, but maybe some institutions could host us for some reason. If we put clearly what our intention is and what we're doing, the tour you're doing, this is always also a possibility, And then of course I can help you guys to manage to do it.
There is one thing which is related to raising the money, which is we need to create some buzz around it, and we are contacting people we know, but we would like to encourage everyone who applied and who would be up for our cause to help us with social media. And I would like to ask you if you could share that, we have 9 days now for closing the application. And then also, if you could share your story. If we could show to people who you are and why is it important for you, why you applied for EduOn Tour. Because I think showcasing the real people makes it for everyone it's happening. It's these people, it's their stories. It's more engaging. So who would be up for that?
I am.
Thank you. We would like to post it on EduOn Tour blog and share it on social media. So, please guys join us, and it will help everyone. It will help to spread the word and make it real. Can anyone hear us?
Sorry?
If anyone can hear us, it went totally quiet.
Yeah, I can hear you not so well, but I still can hear you. Hey guys, are you guys there?
Sounds great.
Okay, so do you think you could put together some short, it can be, I don't know, 300 words. It doesn't have to be novel. Shara is just asking if it could be done from hometown in New York. Yes, and we would actually love to share your story as well, because we are doing locally. We are doing locally events which are called 24 hours education hackathons. And Henan is organizing one in Sao Paulo. I'm organizing one in Czech Republic. And it's actually a way of how to engage people, how to let them know what we do. and bring together the community.
Can I
yeah.
ask one question?
Yes.
When are you guys coming to Brazil? Is there any Brazilian actually in this hangout?
Sorry?
Like from everyone, like we were talking here in this hangout now, who is coming to Brazil and when?
I'm going.
Okay, where are you from, Maria?
I am from Buenos Aires.
Sorry?
Buenos Aires.
Ah, okay. So you're from just next to here.
Yeah.
When are you coming?
Well, I already got my flights for performing there in Rio from the 17th to the 21, but of November.
November.
Yeah. Right. That would be middle end of the tour, right?
Okay. No, just because if you want to be part of one of these events as well, I'm hosting one in the end of September, so you guys are all warmly invited, you know, like anyone who wants to come, like before the tour itself starts, you're also invited to be part of other like educational movements that are going down here. You know, that's a little bit what Veronica was talking about now. That's why I asked like who is coming and who's not coming, because if you guys come before, you can also take part of this other educational movements.
Yeah, that sounds great. I find really amazing, you know, the synchronization about the dates of the tour and my personal plans of being in Brazil, because that flights I already got for being performing there, but I was also wishing to be there from the 1st to the 8th of November at a contrabass festival that is going to be over there. So when I knew about this, and I'm so interested in children's education, I work for teaching little children double bass, and I like alternative educational systems. I would like to experience them, you know.
Nice.
So I really thought about being there from the 28th of October, and maybe I would go to this.
Also, you can.
I would see that there.
Nice.
I have to be back in Buenos Aires for the 9th. You know, I have to be back for rehearsals for what is going to be Sao Paulo at the 17th.
Okay. When is it again?
What?
When is it that I have to be back in Buenos Aires again?
At the 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 8 or at last 9. 8 or 9. Of November.
Of November, okay.
I think you can join, you know, when you have time for some period, and then you can follow up with your own program. What I was suggesting for if someone can't join and still wants to, you know, like start their own movement in their own country, that was why I suggested like Education Hackathon, because I think it's really good event to get started, and that's how we get started in the Czech Republic. So I will send information by the email. It's suggestion, and the next one is happening on 28th of September, right? Kenan?
Yeah, 27 and 28th of September. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Actually,
so it's like
I think the kickoff, like not the kickoff, but like the first organizational movement, and for the Edron tour, and also the first time we're gonna actually gather another people who might be interested in taking part of the Doom tour and or help us to develop the whole project. The first big meeting will be during the education hackathon, which is like on those days, 27th and 28th of September. So it's interesting, like if someone can be there, it will be really interesting, like to actually witness this encounter, this gathering.
I think it's definitely open invitation for anyone who's in Brazil at that point, yeah, to join you in Sao Paulo. But for everyone outside, it's still ahead of date. So yeah, we are starting the tour starting 28th of October.
Exactly.
Do you have any more questions?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, me Pradeep from Nepal. Nice to meet you all once again.
Hello.
Oh.
Yes, really I'm very glad to know about that. Really you are doing amazing works regarding to the education. Yes. Well, in Nepal here we are also doing some progress regarding to that to empower the people by the help of the education. So it would be great if we collaborate together to create a sustainable development via the education system. And here
I
in
totally agree on that, and I would like to, ask if we can help each other on social media.
oh sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Okay.
That would be
Let's do that.
yes, sure.
Guys, do you think we can agree some date, like who could give us some first story publishing for Edu on Tour? Like, why are you interested, and what's your personal journey? Come on, any volunteers?
I said I can do it. Can I? Yeah, guys, just to highlight, I think it's important to know, like, part of our approach to people we're gonna be hosting us, and people who are going like not just hosting like for sleeping, but like all the schools and like all the movements, and part of our experience passes by like this exchange of information. So it's really nice that like that we have like all those stories, because then it's a better possibility for us not to just get in touch with those people, and also that they would have us, but also to give like a bigger awareness to the movement. So I think it's very nice if you guys can follow this Veronica suggestion, and then we can think to, I don't know, maybe perhaps towards the end of the next week, that we deliver some text, like it can be something short, as Veronica said, like 300 words, maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs, telling about your experience and why you're joining and Doom tour, and also very rich with like this education. So, someone campus me. Okay.
Yes, and it's also like, when you will be traveling around the institutions, it's or initiatives, it's nice if they know who is coming as well. So it's it's like of your also your skills and knowledge and experience, what they can what you can bring to them, what they can offer to you. So also think about it from this point.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think that's really nice. And also, as I just got here really late, can I ask you guys a question? Like, could you guys introduce yourself to me a little? Like, just just that I know a little bit who I'm talking to. I know that Maria lives in Buenos Aires, and then she's also a musician and work, and also interested about children education. But maybe perhaps I would like to hear more about you, Shara. Shara? Is it correct? Am I saying correct? That's it.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. So, yeah, hi to everyone. It's so great to be in connection with so many people around the world with the same view. So I'm in New York, and currently I have identical twin 9-year-olds, and they are in the public school system. And unfortunately, it's a very, very scary thing. So I work very closely with a lot of homeschoolers and unschoolers also that travel the world. So we talk often about different ways that children are learning throughout the world. And there's a common connection, and that common connection is self-learning and also learning by hands-on. And those are two things that are lacking from, at least in the United States, in our public school system. So when I heard about this project, of course, if I can raise the funds, I'd love to come down to Brazil, but I am a single parent and I have my 2 girls, so that would be added funds. They would totally come and be like, yeah, rock that project, but that's why I'm trying to find ways to take what you're doing in the Southern Hemisphere and bring it here to the States, because there is a lot of movement right now with that. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm open to hearing suggestions, maybe how to.
How do you think it could maybe help you, like, to get this funding to come here?
Well, I was thinking of possibly doing like a crowdfunding.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I have a friend who wants to help. She's a radical unschooler here in the States, and she wants to help me get that funding because she believes in the project, obviously. So that's a possibility for us.
Okay.
It is short term, it's close. If you think about it, it's like what, a month and a half away. So that would be.
I think we can do it. For example, I see that you have already a clear intention, right? You want to come here, and then you want to witness all this new educational movements which are happening like around here, and like all those like new institutions and also concepts and everything. And actually, like luckily here in Brazil, there's a really strong movement in this direction. It's not still like in the mainstream, but it's really strong, and it's popping up in different regions with different methodologies, but like it's not really methodologies, but like different ways of like encouraging people, giving the possibility of developing like a more I know like self-learning way, like being more autonomous, or like developing all this autonomy, and also working a lot like in democratic ways, and not like imposing like rules, and then like having this conversation between education and educators all in the same level, not like taking on this concept of like the educator is the one who knows better. So I think we can work a little bit with the Brazilian panorama, to show people over there that like actually there's like a really nice stuff happening around here, which really justify your coming here, like because you can get a lot. Also like an experience also with like some other activists who are coming here as well. So I think if you put together your intentions with like the current Brazilian panorama, like for education, like we can have like a really strong speech, to actually get your money, and I think that would make things like much easier as well. So maybe like we could help you like in the science as well, you know. I mean, can maybe show you some things and show videos and movies and stuff, you know, which you can build up your own fundraising campaign.
Yeah, I love that. There's a school in, I don't know, it's close to me, but they did this project where they had the high schoolers, and it was all self-learning, and the teacher was a facilitator, but these group of children sat around and they picked what they were most interested in, and everyone had a different subject per se, and then from there they said, okay, I want to learn, for example, somebody was into botany and he wanted to learn why I don't know, how mushrooms could fix Fukushima, and he concentrated on that, self-taught himself, and then presented it to the classroom, and they were also engaged, and they were listening because they were teaching each other, opposed to being, you know, force taught, which is huge. And I love seeing that project. I'd love to see that happen more, especially in a school setting. So, yeah, I get it. I'll see if I could find that. I think it's a YouTube video, so maybe if I could find it, I'll send it to one of you guys, and you can
Yeah,
view it.
I can show you like already two nice documentaries, you know, where you can get inspired by writing something.
Okay.
And I'll send you the link right now. They are on YouTube.
Do you think these schools could actually support you if you went to them and talked to them about what would you like to achieve in Brazil and what you could bring back? Do you think you could get financial support from them?
Well, it's a public school, so probably not, unless there was more of a private sector that was supporting me. But I could definitely go to them and see about their progress and possibly how they could support me, my venture into raising funds to support the project. So that, yeah, that's a great idea. You know what I'm interested in is, if I go to them, what should I tell them that I'm going to bring back to them? So, in other words, if I go to Brazil, what am I going to bring back to the States?
This will be actually your personal mission. We can give you some you know, ideas, or we produce for ourselves like some materials to support the home base thing, and have infrastructure for people. So we are preparing some, you know, how to say, documents we can present, so we can pass them on. But it's up to you to decide what actually do you want to bring.
Okay, great. So I have a lot of thinking to do.
Yeah, definitely, we all.
Sorry, how do you say your name properly again?
Shara.
Shara, okay, Shara. This is one movie which I remember they have like English subtitles, which is really nice. You can watch it, and you get like inspired by a lot of stuff now, and you can see many stuff that you can bring to the US like through that movie, you know. So of course you're not gonna bring it like just watching the movie, but just to show that you have like a possibility of experience like those projects and bring something back there. And what I can do for now, I don't remember another nice video which I can show you that also has English subtitles, but I can put in contact with some other people and also show some nice institutions which you can be you can like try to get in contact with them, and they have like really nice stuff. For example, you have I just write some here. This is just a few of them, you know, which are really nice. And
okay.
And afterwards, I'll send their contacts, you know, then you can have like a closer conversation with them.
I put my email there.
And if they have English websites, it's also nice because you can see a little bit what they have been doing already.
I think it would be a good idea to actually like have it on either on website or on Facebook, that we share it like with people, so they can have a look at these initiatives and see what they do. What do you think, Renan?
Sorry? That was wonderful.
That's okay. That it might be a good idea to share it. Hello.
I'm listening to you.
No, I'm Paris baby. I'm like talking to now, but yeah,
wait,
back to you.
I'll make my mic mute.
So it might be a good idea to share the links for the projects and schools to people, either add on to a Facebook page or on the blog.
Yeah, I like it. I like the idea.
Okay.
Hey, look, is it your son or daughter? I cannot really see if it's a boy or girl.
He's my nephew.
It's a nephew.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
So he likes.
How old
He likes.
is he? Like 3, 4 months?
4 months. Yay.
4 months. Oh, good, huh? Oh, that's good. What is his name?
This is Richie. Richard.
Hey, Richie.
Hello.
Hi. Cincinnati.
Yeah, there's so much better stuff out there instead of like a computer screen. Veronica, I like the idea. I think it's much better. I can share all this information with them on the Facebook page.
Yes, yeah, I think we should do that. Okay, so what I have here, just to try to remember what we would like to do as next steps. First, I would like to ask you to share. I'm just going to post it in chat. So if you can post it on your Facebook or on social media you use. It's just information like there are 9 days left for the application, so your circles know about us. And then if we could have by the end of the week some stories, please, like about yourself. And you can either send it through Facebook or through email, whatever you prefer. And we will share it on the blog and on Facebook as well. And
okay.
Thank you. And then I will share more information about the Education Hackathon. Actually, Renan shared a really nice article. It's on the global website, and it's the first one when you open the website. So I will send you the links. You can have a look. If you have any questions regarding how to organize it, how to join, feel free to contact us. And that's basically how you can start your own movement in your own country and community.
Yeah. Oh, and then Education Hackathon, just you guys to know, like maybe we won't have time this time, but if you want, you can do it. It's an open self-organized movement event, So anyone who wants to do it on Education Hackathon, it's always open to them. You can check it more on the links that Veronica is gonna send to you guys.
Yeah, it lasts 24 hours. It's self-organized. We're working on education projects. We're also trying to build community around us. So that are the basic goals.
Exactly. And there's still one person here that I haven't met. Kote?
Yeah, that's probably me. That's me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So hi Renan and hi everybody else. I'm actually okay. That's hi. that's like a German flag back there and behind me, but I'm actually not German. I'm in Canada now. I'm from Quebec, you know, the province. Like born and raised here, but I've been in Germany, and I studied German studies. Like in the university, I have a master's in German studies. But I've always felt I was not. I mean, I don't fit in the mold. I don't fit in the education system, and I've always been like interested in self-learning. And I've always been a good self-learner and a very poor learner at school, and I've always like been questioning myself on how come is that so. And like the thing is, when I was young, I used to like. Does everybody hear me now? Because I don't hear anything anymore. Okay. Because when I was young, I could learn by myself everything. I was really interested in knowing animals, and I could even tell like the Latin names of like animals every time I would go to like the zoos, or I could even like tell about anatomy, like how let's say the circulatory system functions and things like that, and the heart. But as soon as I started like going to school, my interest started to drop, and I watched the video La Educación Prohibida, and I could totally relate to that. Totally, it really moved me deeply, and I'm really not sure how I can help to make the project happen, but I really want to be part of it because like just because of that, because it's really important for me.
Yeah, so you have the main thing already, man.
What?
If your will is there, you know, you have the main thing already.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest just comes up like naturally, organically. Let's do unlike school, you know. School always teach us the way, so now if you have the will, you just come and do it, you know, and then it moves organically.
Yeah. Well.
Nice, man. Thank you for sharing your story, man.
Yeah, good. I'm probably gonna share. Yeah, I'm probably gonna share that thing too if I like on the blog.
Sure.
Like if I.
Yeah. Do it, man. This is really important. Yeah. It's also nice because I connect a lot to what you say. You know, I'm also not originally from. I haven't studied education or anything like that, but I'm also taking part of educational movements and like making them happen also because I'm very connected to it, even though I haven't studied education and stuff. You know, so
yeah, that's it.
We're all in the same boat, you know.
We're all in the same boat. Actually, like everybody's in the same boat. Just some people can fit better in that school system that we have. Some other can't that much. So, and those who can't, then they start thinking about like alternative solutions to that. Don't you think? Yeah.
There is one thing I find like. Sorry, I will mute you. Okay. So there is one thing I find interesting, which is usually the people who are or were not really good at school or had problems with the system are successful in life, and they can they say they are happy, or at least I'm meeting such people. So yeah, I feel like there's something in the system which successfully kills, you know, your ability to lead a happy life. And I really feel that when you maintain your kind of like integrity and don't let system to break you, you can actually be more happy. But that's just my personal view.
Restart.
Okay, Maria, do you have any questions or comments or anything to share?
Yeah, well, I will happily do that of writing, you know, telling you more about what I think, why I think this is such a wonderful idea, really. And I hope to be able to see and experience and grow and learn and train, you know, in transmitting a different way of learning and growing. Yeah, evolution. Well, that's why I say I'm gonna write to share if you think as you are asking. Yeah, and
That
I
would be
will.
excellent.
What?
Nice.
That would be excellent.
Okay. And I wait, you know, I'm gonna check how would I be able to make it to Sao Paulo now that we have talked about it. Yeah, and keep in touch.
Please do. Okay, Sharat, do you have anything more?
Hi. No, I think I have a lot to run with, so I'll do my best, you know, to promote the event and to go from there. I think I like the idea of putting information up on Facebook. This way everybody has access to it, which is nice, and then we can just share and link and all that jazz. So, yeah, I like that.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Support. Okay.
Okay, guys, that's beautiful. I think I gotta go now because my time is over. So it was really nice meeting you guys, and then we can share all like information and exchange more ideas through Facebook. Do another hangout soon as well, just to to keep in touch, like more. How can I say? Kind of lightly spoken way. And here's my tangerine founder. This is my tangerine skin founder.
There will be next hangout. I'm planning next Wednesday. So if you have time, please join. We will record it again, so it will be available on YouTube. I will send links through mail to everyone. Okay, and if you don't have anything else, it was a pleasure to talk to you. And yeah, we will send you more information as we have. And we expect your stories. I look forward to them. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.